Welcome back to the Modern Dodo here on my YouTube channel. It is Father's Day weekend, and I wanted to do something to honor Father's Day. I was really having trouble figuring out a good idea, and I started to think one of the things that a lot of fathers are known for is being frugal, watching pennies, penny pinching, whatever you may call it. So I was sort of thinking about how that may play out. My grandfather was one that used to pick up on the side of the road cans in Michigan for 10 cents. And I certainly don't do that down here in Florida. But I realized as I was thinking about it, I do things that are a little bit different and a little bit unique. And that means that my money saving starts right on my phone, which is in my pocket with me every single day. And there's a few apps that I wanted to highlight that are great ways to save money. The first is one that I think I've talked about. I know I've posted some pictures. I drink a lot of coffee, and that used to mean that I spend a lot of time at Starbucks, and this is no knock on Starbucks because I absolutely love their coffee, but I don't love it quite as much as the cost savings that I'm able to capture by using the My Panera app every single day. So I think it was about a year ago that Panera ran a promotion where they offered, I think it was 3 free months of complimentary subscription to the My Panera Club, whatever it's called. Either way, I don't know what it's called, but I do know that once I got through my free membership period, I had no qualms about going on to a full membership. And by full membership, I mean $9 a month for unlimited hot coffee or cold iced coffee, which is what I drink. Now, there is one catch. It's not quite unlimited. You get one every 2 hours, but even an extreme coffee drinker like myself, that is more than enough. And I'm happy to have converted over to Panera for all of my coffee needs, running it through my Panera app in my pocket. I can even order ahead while I am saving 90% on my coffee expenditures annually. So that's my first money saving app. The second one is actually, let's call it a combo, and literally they are money saving apps. So the first one is simple and straightforward. It's an app called Albert. You sync it up, Albert as in Albert Einstein, you sync up Albert to your bank account, and you can set up reoccurring withdrawals that basically tuck a few funds into your bank account. So if you wanted to, you could simply set it up so that every payday it goes ahead and it withdraws $20 from your bank account. And if you get paid, let's say twice a month, you are saving $40 a month, almost in a simple rainy day fund. There's not much to it. It's clean, it's easy, but before you know it, you'll have saved up some funds that are now at your disposal and you didn't even know they were gone. Similarly, I've talked about an app called Acorns. Acorns calls it keeping the change, roundups, whatever you are. It's not quite that direct, but it is very similar. So what Acorns does is it counts your purchases. Let's say you spend $4.75 for a breakfast sandwich. It tallies 25 cents worth of spare change, and it counts up those purchases over time. And once your spare change eclipses $5, it withdraws $5 from your bank account and puts it into Acorns. What Acorns does that's a little bit more unique is it then reinvests, or I should say invests, not reinvest, it then invests those funds into an investment portfolio based upon how aggressive you want to be. So the money that you're saving, in theory, which it has been over the past couple of years that I've been using it, is making money for you over time by playing the investment market, if you will. So the first one is Panera. The second one is money saving apps Albert and Acorns. And the third one is my absolute favorite. I used to, when I was leading a younger sales staff, it was their first job out of college, funds were tight. I used to talk about this app all the time, and it's an absolute no-brainer. And it's so cool because it syncs to something that many of you will already have. If not, it takes 5 minutes to acquire and it's absolutely free. It is an old school library card. And an old school library card is not as old school as it used to be. There's actually all sorts of different online applications now, from children's TV viewing through a streaming application to my favorite app, which is called Libby. And what Libby does is it gives you access to ebooks, as well as, most importantly, audiobooks, which I listen to a ton of. The Libby app actually allowed me to cease my subscription with Audible, which, similar to Starbucks, I absolutely loved Audible. Audible provided me with a great service and I was happy to pay it. But once I discovered Libby, I then had a plethora of audiobooks at my fingertips, free of charge, that I can download right from my house on my phone when I go out for a walk, a bike ride, whatever it may be. So I cannot sing the praises of Libby enough. Go out, do what I did. If you don't have a library card, walk in, get a library card. I will give you this warning, half jokingly, of course, the first time you get a library card, just grab a book. The librarians get a little bit upset if you walk out and you register for a library card but don't grab a book on your first visit. So grab a book on your first visit, and then when you get home, sync it up to the Libby app and enjoy free audiobooks at your fingertips. So there you have it. A frugal Father's Day, looking into my smartphone and seeing the apps that help me save money. I hope one of these ends up being a download for you, and enjoy your week ahead.